Take two before the kids interrupt me. Okay, so this is Kiwi Island Resort, Sipaway Island. To get to Sipaway Island, you go to Toledo Port, Cebu Province, and you take light ferries, LITE, from their ticket office at Toledo Port, and they have several runs every day to San Carlos City, Negros Province Island. And San Carlos City is an hour and a half by with the light ferry. I think it's like 290 pesos to get there. And once you get to San Carlos City, a Negros Province, you take a motor tricycle to the San Carlos Banca port for Sipaway Island. And the bancas are 25 pesos for the 15-minute journey to Sipaway Island. And then from Sipaway Island port, you can take your resort of choice. But I'm showing this resort because this is where I'm staying. So, but the thing is with Sipaway Island is how close and accessible it is from Cebu City, and specifically from Toledo. It is very. I mean, you literally, if you leave early in the morning, you can do you can check in the morning, say on a like on a Monday or a Tuesday. Do your Tuesday, full day Wednesday, and then check out on Thursday, and return to Toledo City with a minimum stress and expenditure. Even from Cebu City, hold on here, I'm walking on a narrow edge. It is very, very accessible, but you have to include the 2.5-hour bus ride from Cebu City South Bus Terminal to Toledo. But anyways, as you can see here, this is very, very animate. A lot of paint, a lot of color. It was built up in in area like extensions. There was the initial. This area was the where it started and expanded to the to about 3 times the area you see here. But this is where the 2 swimming pools are. Now on a weekend, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this place gets busy. Mostly from San Carlos and from Toledo and other areas because of accessibility. Right in there that you see now, there's a karaoke machine, and man, that thing gets loud. But this on a weekend, like you're looking at, it's family orientated on the weekend. Sunday is the busiest day. There's lots of barbecues going on, Tandue, San Miguel, Red Horse, all that other stuff. But this place, both pools will be filled, and it's all family. We're going to show up here. Just the extent of the shoreline, etc. What's going on, and there is one of the sleeping sort of kind of like stray official dogs there that hangs around, and it's between the fact that there's like 6 or 7 of them, they tend to be a bit of a nuisance from my perspective. Anyways, so here is the artificial. So the sand was brought in, and you'll see out farther out there's sort of like a very low cement wall running straight across out there, and what that does during the tidal changes, it prevents the sand from washing away. It keeps the sand and keeps the beach area, and people come in, and you can camp here if you want. But obviously this is a mangrove area. But you're looking at the extent of the swimming pool area and the facilities. There's 2 washrooms here. Well, now we're going to go. This is where the second extension that was built. And we're seeing on the left hand side here, we're going to be approaching the kitchen area, and we're crossing right now. This is like a whatever you want court, a volleyball court, or this court or that court, whatever you actually want to decide to participate in. And again, you'll see that natural mangrove environment that this area was built on. And you're going to see the this really shows how the beach area is maintained and the strategy behind it. So we're into high tide now, so you can see that the actual water is right up to the base of the foundation of the wall there, but you see that cement wall that when the tide goes out, that prevents the sand, which was brought in and deliberately placed here, from being washed away, and it stays there. Now there's the wharf that goes out, and that's boats when the owners and everybody wants to do any boating activity, etc., etc. And you know, and it gives them access. Like at low tide, that place is actually bare land, so there's only a certain time of day that you can use it. But there's a massive amount of square feet here, and the painting has been extensive, very, very animate, because it's obviously animate for families and children, etc., etc. Kitchen area right here, very, very good. Water access, a fridge. The meals are prepared if you upon request, etc., etc., that you want. And here's 3 of the nuisance dogs that are now think that they own this place, but they don't own this place because they have to go, etc., etc., because they're a nuisance at times. Okay, we're going to approach west. We're walking west. Oh yeah, whatever. We're going to the 3rd extension area, which this guy is a mango tree, and mangoes are dropping off this thing constantly. And every morning they're picked up. The good ones are kept. Here, as you can see, there's one very nice mango. Look at that, and that's actually not bad. You can slice that in half and have most of them. But that's one of 2 mango trees that are just dropping mangoes all the time. Okay, so we're walking to the 3rd extension area, and on the right here you can see these are rooms, and obviously that's very sort of, look at those nice plants. Yeah, very, very nice plants. Okay, so we're going to see again on the right hand side, we got the proverbial tourist banana boat when things get going, or they're on request. Again, and now we're approaching, there's more swimming pools over here. Now these are not as wide, but they're like they have depth, a substantial amount of ocean water, salt water. And what thing from the owner is that it's very easy for him to empty these and then just basically refill them with partially filtered, like particulate filtered ocean salt water. So, and it really costs him nothing because he uses solar. He has solar power, some solar power, but he can maintain the cleanliness of his pools for his guests with minimal cost and expenditure. And it's like it takes him 1 hour to empty the pool and about 2 hours to refill it. So no problem for him to do this. Okay, so we're seeing. I'm going to cross over into. So this is a sort of a combination recreation entertainment. There you see the single hoop basketball court, and there is also a karaoke machine here that's brought out for people who want to use this area for karaoke. So a very, very, very expansive facility, lots of room, but the main epicenter where like mostly everybody is on the far side where you saw the first 2 swimming pools. And if you want, right now I'm the only guest here because it's in the middle of the week. And if you want say if you arrive here on a Monday morning, no problem, with light ferries from Toledo City, then you will do your Monday check-in. You have all afternoon, evening of Monday. Then you get a full day Tuesday. And if you check out on a Wednesday, and then you get back in Toledo City, no problem. Even with Cebu City, you can do that. If you want a very, I would say, we want to be with lots of people, a family-oriented, lots of children, lots of, 100 to 150 people minimum. You would book in on a Friday, arrive early on a Friday, and spend your full day Saturday, and then you could leave on Sunday or Monday morning, and you still have because Sunday is the big day. Sunday is the big day when this place is very, very active. But you have to realize, like, if you do book in and you're going to make sure that you can get in the evening a karaoke-free room. Meaning that you can go to, because sometimes the karaoke is maintained, it's very loud, and it's and it can prevent you from getting peace and quiet if you want to go to sleep. Okay, I'm going to sign out with this.